is exotic vibe. This is how it happens by me pressing the button and talking to you guys. How's it going? So now my phone want to act kind of crazy after I know I'm around the connection. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hold on one second. Reconnecting. Okay, now we're connected. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. Ooh, did y'all hear my elbow pop? Y'all heard that? You know what? Nobody told me once I hit my 30s I was going to be, sounding like a transformer every time I get up and sit down and move my arm and move my legs. Like, all you hear is pop, crack, pop every time. Nobody ever warned me about this in school, after school, none of that. So if y'all walking around here sounding like Transformers, you definitely understand. I almost thought I was about to turn into Bumblebee one time. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. And also, another thing, when you're in your 30s, do you guys bloat a lot? That I don't like. I don't like the bloating part. So I thought I was turning into Bumblebee. All right. Said I thought I was turning into Bumblebee. All right. For war in action. So I need to. I don't even know how you can help that, but I think I help that. But I think I'm looking to getting some more collagen to see if that, you know, some people don't like to talk about it, but sweetheart, we're getting older. You can't help that. So you just have to get those things that you need, the tea, the vitamins, the collagen, the you know what? I ain't even gonna go there, but workout plans help. All right. How many of you guys start and stop and start and stop and start and stop? Like, I am at the point where I'm trying to just completely stop thinking about stopping. Okay? Seriously. So I'm starting to think I need a personal trainer at this point. Somebody yelling at me. I think that'll work a little better because you're talking a little rough. That might help. Welcome in, welcome in. Like, put that chicken down now. That might help when I'm trying to work out. I'm tired of stopping, y'all. I'm really trying to go full force on this fitness journey. You feel me? And that's something I've been thinking about starting back for a good little minute. But my problem is I will look up the eating plans and all those great things, and then it kind of like decline a little bit. But that's okay. That's okay, because we're going to get on it. We're going to get on it, and we're going to stick to something this time. Seriously. So this is kind of like a podcast for me. I would say it kind of is. But how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you didn't have to deal with no chaotic person or no nagging. I ain't even going to say the word. You know what I'm saying? But look, nobody wants to be nagged. All right? That right there, especially at the hard day of work, with taking care of the children, cooking, all these errands running. Nobody wants to deal with nobody that's nagging you, okay? Especially not somebody that don't understand you. They just need to, just hush it up. Just hush it up for real. But how are you guys doing? And I really appreciate you for being here. Thank you for everybody that subscribed. Once again, I'm Exotic Vibes. I am a spoken word artist. I'm a mom. I'm a hairstylist. I do a lot of things, you guys. But one thing I'm here to do right now is talk to you, encourage you, make you laugh, inspire you, all those great things. So tonight I might not be doing any poetry. I don't Do you guys even like poetry? I mean, have you ever ran across a great station of just complete poetry? That would be absolutely amazing, wouldn't it? I don't know how many people in the world is into poetry, but that's something I've been doing since the age of 12. And I have my little downtime and moments where I feel like I don't want to show up when it comes to the platforms that I have. But you guys are the reason why I show up, because you scroll during this time of night and you try not to scroll, but then you scroll anyway, and then you run into people like me that you never met before, and you actually accidentally end up liking. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Um, but this is what I do, y'all. I just encourage people. That's why I get on here. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for staying as long as you have. Um, where are you from? So is anybody dealing with balding? Like, are you guys dealing with balding? Like, you're trying to grow your edges back, or patching your hair, you're trying to grow it back, or whatever the case may be. I just want to tell you, don't be discouraged. There are things out there. I know you probably used a whole cabinet and a whole dresser drawer full of stuff, but it's definitely something out there, y'all. So don't give up, all right? It's still your season. You're still beautiful, all right? Because I know it's a lot of people that's dealing with balding, and it's not just women, it's men too. Like, that can really do something to your personality and your attitude, you know what I'm saying? But look yourself long and hard in the mirror. Love on yourself. Know that there are things out there to help. And continue to push and continue to do yourself up. And, we're going to take it step by step, y'all. Take it step by step. All right? During the day today. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Really talking about real life experiences of the things that really goes on that people don't want to talk about. Oh, and another thing that I kind of want to bring up, and I know I'm like kind of like um, switching topics a lot. That's what I do. So you be here long enough, you'll get to know me. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Also, what I do want to say as well, all of those homes that people grew up in, and it was what stays in his house, what happens in his house stays in his house type of thing. Y'all, this is not Vegas, okay? You cannot keep pulling along the same pressures and the same pain into the new season. You cannot, because you have so much greatness within you. Yes, I know it was painful. I know you may think I don't understand. I know you may be screaming at the screen like, girl, who is you talking to like that? But I'm here to tell you that that is not your story here in 2026, because you are victorious. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing? I don't think let me see. It hasn't quite reached morning yet. So, but hello, hello, hello. How are you? And thank you for listening. So I've said quite a mouthful so far. And if you are driving, then you know you should not be on here. So I hope you doing that hands free, ma'am and sir, and whoever is watching. So, where are you guys from? And thank you for showing love on the content. Thank you for the subscriptions. Um, and if you've been thinking about going live lately, or you've been thinking about posting content and it's still a thought in your head, that means y'all need to go ahead and do it. Okay? Just go ahead and do it. I mean, you don't know what could happen from that. The best could happen from that. I mean, just do it. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know how long I'm on for tonight, y'all. But don't let your yesterday stop your tomorrow. Don't let your yesterday stop your tomorrow. Don't let your last year stop your this year. Because, you know, there are some great things about to happen and is happening, you know. And then there are things where, you know, that's happening right now is making you like heal. So how many of you are in the healing stage, and how does it feel? How does it feel to operate in the healed you and say no and not give anybody any more access? It feels good, doesn't it? To say no. No, no, you cannot have no access. That should be the best thing you should be saying right now. No, you can't have no more access to me. No, I'm not doing this, this, and this for you. No, I'm not doing it this time. You find somebody else to do it. No, I'm not putting down my dreams to pick up whatever it is that you got going on. No. A lot of y'all need to start saying no and stick to it, whether you like it or not, because at the end of the day, that is what's going to bring you peace. Stop answering your phone. Stop answering the text messages. Stop checking the notifications. You know what I'm saying? That is having boundaries and setting boundaries. See, some people are just too entitled. That's their problem. They're too entitled. And see, that's a problem. That's a problem. Sometimes you gotta just not answer your phone. Because for one, a phone call in itself can be a downer sometimes. So, depending on what's on the other end of that phone, it'll make you not want to have answered it in the first place. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So let me slow down because I've been a motor mouth since I pressed the live button. Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, guys. I don't really know who here is and who is not here, but I just want you all to stay encouraged and don't get weary, meaning don't beat yourself down for something you know that you are doing. If you have been consistent, if you have not been stagnant, if you stepping out of stagnation, you stepping out of complacency and all those things, and you know you've been doing a great job, yeah, what in the world are you feeling depressed for and beating yourself down for? Especially when you look at yourself and you like, man, I know I did it right this time. Man, I know I was consistent this time. I know I didn't make the same mistakes this time. I know I really did the right thing with that money this time. I know that I really, really went to go, get my car checked on like it was supposed to be this time. I know I really did, go the extra mile to do all the things. What in the world is happening? Why has my big break why haven't it come yet? Well, sometimes in the waiting season, a lot of things are being shed off that you don't even see. But the waiting is necessary for your becoming. The waiting is necessary for your becoming, because in that waiting season, and not even a season, in that waiting point, of getting. Y'all, so much is happening in the inside. So much is happening on the outside. So at the end of the day, I want you to pick your head up and keep going. Okay? Just because it has not happened for you yet, it doesn't mean that you cancel out everything like it's not going to happen at all. That is you doubting yourself. That is you doubting what the Lord already put in place for you. You cannot doubt somebody that wrote your whole life. Okay, and he exists inside and outside of time. Y'all, God is good. So, you know, keep your head up. And if nobody ever told you, I'm proud of you. And I don't even know you. I'm proud of you for choosing you this time. I'm proud of you for saying no to your family as far as keep doing, and you know that they really don't mean you well, but you are showing kindness, but yet and still you using your boundaries this time. I'm proud of you because you fixed your hair. I'm proud of you because, you know, you went out there and did something different and it was completely out of your comfort zone. I'm proud of you because you didn't allow grief to take over you this time. I'm proud of you because you pushed past all the words of what people said you wouldn't be. I'm proud of you because you finally accomplished that thing. I'm proud of you because you finally are moving forward. I'm proud of you because you finally stepped out of that toxic relationship. I'm proud of you because you finally are waking up. I'm proud of you guys. If nobody ever told you, I'm going to tell you. Like, I want you to make it far. Congratulations to all the achievements that you can't talk about. And it's sad, though, because the people that you really want to talk about these wins with, you really felt like they was on your side. But then you found out, like, they really ain't for you for real. Now, if you've been through that, look, persecution is part of the becoming, baby. Persecution is part of the becoming. And it may feel a little lonely, you know. But there are people out there that will root you on, that will be your biggest cheerleader, that will, you know, be accountable. Like, they will hold you in accountability, like, hold you accountable for some things. So if you have people like that around you, then you got some good people. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing, guys? So do any of you, you know, kind of get a little silly and goofy when you get sleepy? Do y'all get like that, or is it just me? Because, you know. But anyway, hello. I just thought I should say that, you know. Because some parts of you really be hiding for real because people ain't ready for that. And that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. But thank you for being here. And where are you guys from? Where are you watching me from? And for you all that don't know, I am a North Carolina and Georgia mix. And I will always say it that way in case you wanted to know. You are on with the Quiet Storm. Welcome in. I don't know. I started thinking about Keith Sweat, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. What's going, y'all? I usually would do some original masterpieces, but I won't be doing that tonight, unfortunately. I had a long day. I had a long morning. I had a long afternoon. I had a long night. So, with that being said, I probably won't be doing too much. I might not even be on here super long. But I'm glad to have spoken to the people that stuck around and came back and all those great things. So, what are you guys doing right now? And I'm probably about to go, y'all, soon. So thank you for joining and thank you for being here. But I'm probably about to tap into my gospel music and just commune with the Lord. But before I leave, just because I said that, I want all of you that are believers in here, even the ones that are thinking about believing in Jesus, I want to help y'all understand that alone time with the Lord is absolutely important to your becoming. So if your prayer was to get closer to God, if your prayer was to read your word more, if your prayer was to fast more, if your prayer was to just be in his presence more, if your prayer was to worship more, let this be your sign. Do it, you guys. I'm showing up for me again. I am here with you guys. But I'm going to end this live because I am feeling the pulling of just communing with the Lord. And that is what I've been missing. And that is what I'm going to do. Sometimes you have to get away from the noise, because the noise be pulling you to and fro. And you can't be pulled like that. You can't be pulled like that. So with that being said, y'all go and commune with Jesus. And you might want to understand what that means. Talk to him. If you haven't talked to Jesus in a long time, open your mouth. Talk to him. All right? Talk to your Father. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I'm about to go commune and talk to the Lord and just soak in his presence, but thank you so much for being here, you guys. And Exotic Vibe is out. Thank you so much for being here.